Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing well. This is the last video that you will be seeing filmed in my home because by the time this airs, I will be on my vacation. So I'm going to be filming my next probably like 2 videos while I'm on the cruise. I'll probably do like 1 cruise role play, and then I'll probably do like 1 just like maybe bathing suit, bikini try on haul or something. I have no idea how it's gonna be trying to film on a cruise, so fingers crossed. I probably should have filmed some videos in advance. That would have been the responsible thing to do, but I'm not that responsible. So this is one of the outfits I'm going to be wearing on the cruise. I thought it was like a nice, lightweight skirt, goes pretty much all the way down to my ankles. And it's just like so comfortable and so soft. Feels like pajamas. And then this is just like a little white crop top. So I was trying to get things that are very lightweight because I'm going to the Caribbean. So I just wanted, some very breezy fabrics. So this is outfit number 1. I got a lot of things from this brand called Sozy, S-O-Z-Y. Both of these things come from there. They just make like a lot of like extremely comfortable clothes that are also happen to be cute. Alright, so here's outfit number 1. And then I'm going to try on the next shirt, so sit tight. So this is outfit number 2. Well, I guess not really outfit number 2 because I'm still wearing the same skirt. And in all honesty, I don't know if these actually go well together. This might be like competing, dueling ties going on here. Might be like too many ribbons and bows going on. I could probably just wear this with like something a little more simple, but this shirt is also from the same company. It's very soft, very lightweight, thin material as well. Does anyone happen to be watching, or have they already watched, Mare of Eastwood? If you haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out if you like crime shows. I'm on the 3rd episode, and I have to say I'm finding it very enjoyable. It was like having such a great little stay-at-home night last night. I was watching my Mare of Eastwood, and then I got a craving for frozen yogurt from this place called Go Greek, not sponsored. And I just have to say, it's so amazing to just be sitting on your couch and be able to just press a button on your phone and have whatever little delectable treat you're craving just delivered to your front door. It was pretty awesome. This particular frozen yogurt place is just like nectar of the gods. It's like next level frozen yogurt. I don't know what they put in it, but it's like crack. It is so addicting. If you happen to have a Go Greek frozen yogurt in your vicinity, run, don't walk. I have a hard time like deciding like what's my favorite sort of frozen treat. Like if I could only keep one, would I keep frozen yogurt or just like regular ice cream or gelato? Which one do you think's the best? I might have to go with frozen yogurt just because of the toppings. I'm all about the toppings. Are you one of those people that like has to ask for samples? Or do you just like trust your gut and get the first one you have a feeling about? I'd say it's acceptable to ask for like maybe 2 or 3 samples, but after that, you kind of have to wrap it up and make a decision. You don't want to be that guy. All right, I'm gonna try on the next outfit. This is the next shirt. This one also has a tie on it. Apparently I was really feeling clothes that have bows on them when I was doing this little online shopping spree. I also painted my nails a darker color, which is very outside the box for me. I'm usually always like a neutral nail color kind of gal, but I was feeling a little adventurous. Thought I would get into the holiday spirit. I also have to say, this is kind of off the subject, that I honestly never get sick. I can't even remember the last time I got sick. However, I kind of feel like I may be getting sick right now, which is such my luck timing since I'm leaving tomorrow morning. And I should probably like not even put this out into the universe. But I could see it being so my luck to fly all the way to the cruise ship and then not be allowed on the boat since they're going to test everyone for COVID before getting on. That would just be so typical my luck. My whole family is like getting on the ship and leaving, and I'm just stranded in Florida. Hopefully I feel better in the morning. Hopefully it's just like a little cold that'll pass. I guess you'll know if the next video is not on the cruise ship that I did not make it. If I'm back here trying on clothes in my living room next Monday, you'll know what happened. There might be some tears in that video. Has anyone ever been on a cruise? If so, did they get seasick, or is it like so large of a ship that you don't really get seasick? My only experience of being on a boat is taking a little day trip over to Catalina Island. Is it the Catalina wine mixer? What is that thing from Step Brothers? Such a great movie. But I digress. This video is like really all over the place. Alright, I'm gonna go try something else on. I'll be right back. So here's finally a different bottom. It's the same company again. I just really went on a rampage on their site. Just was like throwing everything I saw into the cart. Kind of lost my mind. But everything just seemed like so perfect for the cruise. I'm trying to think of like some other nice vacations I've been on. I went on this one trip to Alaska quite a few summers ago. That was really, really incredible. I have some family members that live there, and so I went with my mom and my brother to go visit them. And they had booked this cabin that you have to reserve up in the mountains. And there's, I can't remember how long the hike is to get to it, but you have to backpack to it. And it's just this simple little A-frame cabin, and there's no like running water or electricity or anything up there. And we hiked all the way up there with all of our gear. And when you get all the way to the top, there's like this amazing pool of water like in front of the A-frame cabin that's like this really beautiful sort of like powder blue, milky white sort of color. It's formed from like the glaciers that have melted. And there was all these wildflowers. And I remember there were so many butterflies in the field. It was so incredible. And it was really cool at night. We could hear all these wolves like howling, and it just seemed really cozy inside the cabin in our sleeping bags. It'd be something I would definitely want to do again. It was a really incredible trip. I'm thinking that it had like the name like Crow's Landing or something like that. I know the word crow was in it, and it was in Alaska. But I'll have to Google it. But I think if you type in like Alaska cabin rentals, like maybe say Crow's Landing, you might be able to find it. But yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite trips. Alaska's so incredible. So much just like natural, untamed beauty. You see so many wild animals. My cousins that live there like have sort of like tamed this like wild wolf that will eat out of their hands. I don't know if that was a risk I'd be willing to take, but to each their own. Alright, so I think the next outfit I'll show you will be what I'm going to wear for New Year's. So I'm going to be spending New Year's on the ship as well. I'm going to be there for 2 whole weeks. Okay, so I have 2 options of dresses I could possibly wear for New Year's. This dress is so old. I actually got this dress when I was like 19 or 20, somewhere in that ballpark, and my boyfriend at the time had to go to like a very fancy wedding, and he said I needed a black tie dress. So I bought this, and I had completely forgotten about it. And I was laying in bed one night, and all of a sudden I started thinking, like, whatever happened to that dress? So I texted my mom and asked her to check my closet that used to be mine when I lived there. And lo and behold, the dress was still in there. So this is my first time trying it on since it was like 19 or so. So it's just like a strapless, a halter dress. And there's like a very, very high slit here on the side. It's kind of Jessica Rabbit-esque. And it just kind of has like a nice silhouette to it. So this is one of my options. I wasn't sure if she was going to find this dress, so I ended up ordering one more dress. You can tell me which one you like better. Some sort of like ruched fabric here in the front, sort of like layers draped. Slit is a little bit on the high side. Kind of wish that didn't go up quite so high. But I was so happy when my mom found this. I did not think I was ever going to see it again. But luckily it's just been hanging in my childhood closet for quite a good number of years. And it's still in really good condition. Because I think I only wore it one time. So this is New Year's Eve option number 1. And I will show you New Year's Eve option number 2. And then here is New Year's Eve option number 2. So this has like lace up here, and there's like a built-in. It's not really a bra, it's just like the fabric is solid right there. And then right here, it's just lace again, sheer, and then the fabric comes down, and there's just kind of like a little lace detail at the bottom. So this one's a lot shorter, so it's more of like a mini dress. So I don't know, they're both potential options for New Year's. I haven't had that many like fun New Year's Eves, I must say. I don't know, I feel like there's always so much pressure on New Year's. It's like always like high expectations to like go to some party or something. I kind of prefer Thanksgiving and Christmas. and Halloween. I'm also not like a really big drinker, so New Year's just isn't like my favorite holiday. And then if like you go to a restaurant, you have to like sit there and wait for so many hours for it to be midnight. It's just kind of a lot of sitting and waiting around. But I don't know, this one might be a little more festive actually. This New Year's has potential though, since I will be like on the cruise, and like if I want to leave for a little bit and go back to my room, I have the option of escaping and then just like coming back at the countdown part. I need like a lot of alone time and a lot of downtime. I have a hard time just like staying in a crowd for like 4 or 5 hours. It's kind of draining. So I kind of like the option of having a built-in escape room that I can go to and then just come back out. I like people, but in smaller doses. I need like a ratio of, I don't know, at least 40% alone time. Maybe 60% of the time with people, 40% of the time alone. To recharge my batteries. When I'm around people, I seem like I'm having a good time though. And I usually am. I just need to get away from them after a while. Does anyone relate to that? Like I know some people get like their energy from being around people, but I definitely get my batteries recharged from being alone. Alright, so I'll just show you one bathing suit option, and then that will be the end of my little cruise haul. I really hope I feel better in the morning. Let me know what dress you think is more fun for New Year's. What dress would be more fun for me to hide inside my little cabin in? What do they call the rooms on ships? Are they called cabins? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. And then last, but not least, this is one of the bathing suits I got for the cruise. I thought had kind of like a Baywatch element to it, and then this is just a little cover-up thing for when you're walking around. I don't know if this actually really goes well together now that I'm seeing it on camera, but yeah, and I just thought I'd get a little one-piece action. Normally I usually wear bikinis, but I don't know, I kind of liked this. I thought it was different. Something a little unique. So that concludes the haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time I see you, hopefully it's from the cruise. a room tour